Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today's video is about add-ons inside ESO and what my favorite add-ons are. We'll go through how to download the add-ons, how to get them into the game, and then I'll show you my favorite add-ons that I've put into the game to make my life easier day to day. Before we get started, I'd just really appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel. I got a lot of great content on the way, only gonna get better. I really appreciate how much support I got on the first video, and yeah, let's continue this. Thank you guys so much. Alrighty, to get started, you guys are going to want to go and download Minion. Minion is basically the middleman for your add-ons to get to you. It easily throws them into your file. All you got to do is go click the add button, click ESO, find the ESO file for add-ons, and it's easy to use. It has all your add-ons in it. You can download that right off their site. Once you have ESO attached to your Minion, you'll just go over to find more, and that will list all the add-ons in Elder Scrolls Online. From buff and debuff managers to map pins, sky shards and lore books, to a quest map, a grid view in the inventory system, or just a dressing room so you can easily swap from your PvP to your PvE gear, so on and so forth. Now, once you get the add-ons that you want to go into the game, and when you look at the add-on tab inside of Elder Scrolls Online, it is going to show you what add-ons you need to make that add-on work. Like map pins, sky shards, they all have these back-end add-ons that are needed to make them run smoothly in the game. It's easily labels what you need, so you would go back into Minion, download those other add-ons, and you won't even notice they're there. They just run so that the add-on can grab the proper information and make it work to the best of its ability. After you've gotten all your add-ons sorted out, you can head into game. Once you get into the game, one of the first things I recommend you getting is this Assist Rapid Riding. It is something where you will need this move, which is based out of the support system class out of the PvP set. It's the first move you get as soon as you hit level 5, I believe, and it basically gives you a speed boost while you're on your mount. The add-on is called Assist Rapid Riding. It's really helpful puts that move on your bar for as soon as you mount up, you hit that move, and then it goes away as soon as you get off your mount. Highly recommend it along with your Sky Shard and Lore Book add-ons. Your Sky Shard and Lore Book add-ons are huge because if you're just starting the game, you really need your skill points which come from Sky Shards, your Lore Books for finding for leveling up your Mages Guild. Both are just put little pins throughout your map, and it's just easy to be running around, be like, oh, I'm close to that lore book, or I'm close to that Sky Shard, and it just running over and grabbing it quickly instead of having to guess where all these Sky Shards are. Another good one for your map is map pins. Map pins gives you just different locations around the map that are points of interest. It shows you where coordinates are for treasure chests and all these different things, so I'd highly recommend map pins as well. For players who are looking at this game a lot more long-term, trying to get into the end game of it, two really important add-ons that I recommend are Serendar's Aurora Buff and Debuff Tracker. Now this just easily helps you time when to use your next move on your bar. It shows what buffs you have coming up or ending, and if you ever get a debuff, so that you can clear it and make sure that it's no longer on you. It also helps when you're fighting bosses to let you know that, hey, you need to dodge this. Highly recommend for those people going into the vet trials or to PvP. Another important one at that same time is Volton's adaptive settings. Now this just helps adjust your video settings to make sure you're getting a high FPS while you're playing. Sometimes the game runs beautifully on Ultra, but sometimes when you're getting into those heavy PvP or PvE moments, your FPS dips a little bit. So this just adjusts it while you're playing to keep it as smooth as possible and gives you the highest FPS. A couple other great add-ons that I haven't mentioned yet is Grid View. Grid View is what you see here. Basically, it takes what used to be the old inventory and switches it into a grid so that everything's like a thumbnail-esque instead of just a list with the name. It's so much easier to sort through what you have and see what you're looking for. I definitely recommend this. It's so easy to use. Another great one that I'd highly recommend if you're into the guild traders and want to know what something's worth without going and looking online somewhere, you can download the Tamriel Trade Centers add-on, and right in your inventory at the bottom it says TTC suggested, and it shows you the average price that you could probably sell that for, and it would sell. So it makes it a hell of a lot easier when you're going through, you're grinding for some money and you're like, hey, I wonder how much I can throw this up in my guild store for. Boom, right there you get an average price and you ship it out. Two other great ones is your Lazy Set Crafter and Lazy Writ Crafter. Writs are your crafting dailies. You can go up to the board, quickly grab your writs with the add-on, head over to the crafting table, and it just immediately does it. I'm not touching anything. As you can see at the top, it makes sure that you have enough mats, tells you, and just starts crafting. Boom, you're done. It gives you the green letters on the clothing station to say, hey, you've done this one, you're good to go, move on to the next. And it's just as easy as that. You hands off, does it so fast, and then you just go hand them in. Boom. Makes it super easy. All done. Don't have to worry about it. Walk away. Start my daily dungeon grind. Last but not least, and this is my favorite, well, one of my favorites, is Dressing Room. As you can see here, I have all my abilities from each one of my builds with this character. I literally just hit set. Boom, changes my armor, changes my weapons, changes my abilities, and I'm good to go for PvP. It's so much easier than going and trying to remember what you put where. It's all right there. Really like it. Keeps it really organized, and you never have to forget, hey, what did I put together there for that one-time PvP set? It saves there. It's easy to save. Highly recommend this if you are going to be doing a bunch of different things with one character. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys got what you wanted out of it. Comment down below if you guys used any of my add-ons. Again, thank you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.